logo that everybody could totally see on this staticky ass TV.
That's what my.
Oh, it's cold enough now that it'll do it.
That's what my brain looks like. It's a desolate wasteland. That's what the inside of my head looks like. I got it. Woo!
There's more stuff on the screen than is in your brain, Eric.
That's my Elden Ring.
Thank you.
No problem.
You don't love it?
Elden Ring screensaver.
I'll pull up a bolt bash photo for y'all.
Hey man, whatever works for you, brother.
Guys, we're here.
We're here. We're live, and
Barely.
we're ready to answer your questions.
If you were at the Bolt Bash, you know how
How amazing it was.
amazing it was, and at the same time how crazy it was, and we're still feeling it.
Oh, it was a blast.
That was awesome.
It was a bash.
It was a bash.
Bolt Bash was fantastic. It's kind of weird to not have to talk about it on the live anymore.
Yeah, it is.
Like
is
as
kinda
a
weird.
warning.
You
Yeah.
can talk about next year's.
Mark your calendars for
Second weekend of October.
second weekend of October next year.
Oh God.
Yes, we did party hard.
Yeah, we went really hard. Oh yeah. Aiden, you know.
Yes.
Guys, I think we went out every night starting Thursday night to like Sunday, and we were just hanging out with people.
Yes.
It was really fun having everybody in because I think I'm saying this to E-House. We normally see the people that were at this event, at least from our side, like a lot of these people that we invited are personal friends of ours. And we normally see them in a working context, which they were, but they were also in town with us. So we got to hang out and like have food with them that we normally don't get to sit down and have a dinner with, like have drinks with people, just hang out. Like it was really fun for us as a company. And I think it was really fun for all those guys too, because they're normally working, so they don't have the time to really sit down and hang out, even though we all really want to because we're all friends. So that was really fun and nice to do. And then the event itself, I think, was just really good. I think this is probably the best one we've ever had.
Well, like we've been saying, as it grows, it gets bigger. We learn and improve and adapt, and we see that every single time. It's just cool. It's just cool to see like the growth of the event.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the little bit of rain and stuff, it still was very like
And like that
didn't
wasn't
damper
too
it.
bad. I think it was what, a half hour, 45 minutes or something like that.
Give or take.
Yeah, it was
Give or
like
take.
something minor. What's we got?
I got bed bugs and diarrhea.
I'm so sorry.
Bed bugs. Ugh.
I have yet to actually. I'm trying to find every piece of wood in here to knock on. So like when we go to a hotel, have bed bugs.
I check every time.
Well, I think we all check every single time. I think I have yet to be in a hotel.
Yeah.
We also don't stay at
We
the.
were just so immune. We built up
Like an immunity?
craziest beds in the
Dude, I think I definitely have some built up immunity, but not to frickin' insects. Do not recommend. Where did you stay, dude?
I forget if they were in an Airbnb or not.
I thought he. What was he? Oh, Aiden, where'd you stay? Make sure you check beneath the box spring and headboard. Oh,
Damn,
Oh.
those poor guys.
Making me
I'm
uncomfortable.
so sorry, Aiden.
Was the diarrhea because of the bed?
Is the diarrhea related?
If you get bit by bed bugs, doesn't it like, it's not like a tick, like you're not gonna get a bloodborne illness, but doesn't it like cause a rash or something?
I think it's similar to lice, but not on your head.
Like something like that.
Curious.
Because now
Fleas, it's just little bites. They're itchy.
we're talking about so many things that we want to talk about.
I'm curious.
I think it was related. I'm on antibiotics for. Oh yeah, dude, that's probably related. Yeah. Oh my God, this is so demure. Yes, yes, it causes a rash. Yes. Okay. Thank you everybody
Yep.
for enlightening me.
Very cool.
I'm so sorry, Aiden.
I hope you have a speedy recovery, because yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's absolutely horrible.
What a terrible combination of things to have to deal with.
Oh, what the hell is this thing? What?
That's the street sweeper.
Oh.
Whose is it?
Yeah, that's the preview of things to come. That's our next like GHM9-esque campaign.
Oh, this is gonna be a giveaway. Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe. Okay.
Who makes it?
Maybe.
APS.
Oh.
Speaking of giveaway,
That's
We
That
have a
was-
giveaway today.
Thanks,
Yes.
Thanks, Ross. We definitely weren't transitioning into that naturally. I'm just messing with you.
I didn't think you would.
Yeah, we are giving away the. What is that? Who makes it again? It's been a while.
SLP.
The
SLP.
SLP. I knew it was 3 letters and familiar.
Who OEMs that though? That's a very I've never heard of that brand. SLP as a brand that
It's
makes.
not a brand.
That's the model.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
a
model.
model.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I
Is
think
it
it's
a Cybergun?
I think it is Cyber.
I
Yeah,
think it's a
yeah.
Cybergun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are going to be giving away the SLP tactical shotgun today, 130 again, I assume.
Did Daniel win it? No, Daniel, you didn't win it.
Not yet.
Not yet. I mean, if you enter.
Hang on, let me go get your KWA real quick.
I'll make
It's not
sure he
making
sends
back-
it out.
It's not making back to
I'll
you.
send it out personally.
I'm gonna piecemeal it out to you.
That's
That would be so mean.
That'd be awful.
That would be so mean if I did that.
What?
What? What's up, fellas? What is your top 2 best performing out of the box for each category? Pistol, shotgun, SMG, rifle, DMR or bigger, bolt rifle. I'll be watching later for answers. Okay, I think let's hit this, let's sprinkle this because that's a lot.
Or we could. I'm trying to think of how to do that.
Here, I'll give you guys.
Lower your
I'll give you
tone,
guys-
Tom.
I'll give you guys both a piece of paper,
Yeah.
and over the course, you can think about it and write them down so you don't forget.
So what is your top 2? So 2 for each category.
Yes,
Given-
I wouldn't be able to remember.
Yeah,
if I
that's
was
kinda
thinking
where
off
I'm
the top
at.
of my head, so just write it down and continue with the live.
Okay, so what are we doing again?
Okay,
Categories?
so it is pistol, shotgun, SMG, rifle,
Hang on, I can't write that fast.
DMR,
Tom, pistol,
Bolt.
shotgun, rifle,
SMG.
oh. Then rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then what?
DMR.
DMR.
308 caliber or bigger, and then a bolt action.
And then bolt. Okay. Okay, that makes my life a little easier. But yeah, this we are going to be giving away the SLP tactical shotgun. Can you still get entered into that, Eric? You gonna do it right now?
You can go to the YouTube.
So-
Find the video.
The SLP tactical shotgun. There is a review video on the Amped YouTube channel. Go ahead, follow the instructions on how to get entered. You have until 1:30 today during this live to get entered, and you could win it.
Yeah.
We're going to announce it at 1:30. So it should be very, very, very cool. Would you ever consider doing pre-built HPA VFC MP7s?
We have considered it. We were trying to develop it around the same time when Tony Chen released his free chassis to the world. And there are other guys that are 3D printing that chassis right now and doing installs on it. We've debated on it. At the moment, we're probably not going to do it just because of supply chain stuff with it. There's been a few different talks internally of how we would go about doing that. I know it's very sought after. But right now, I don't think we would plan on doing it, especially heading into the holidays. That might be something we do come March if we were to do it, just because of time frames with how our tech queue gets. Heading into the holidays, trying to release something that crazy heading into the holidays is not anything I think we would do because we're going to get swarmed with stuff. But we've definitely thought about it. It's definitely something that we're still discussing internally. But I think we're going to look at a few other things since other people are already doing it, so we don't need to necessarily do it. I think that's kind of where we're at as a company on it. It's definitely cool. It's definitely awesome. I have not the VFC one, but I have a TM one. I love running it. But yeah, that's the best answer I could give right now. It's not off the table, but we are discussing how we would implement that as a company. Obviously, we could flip a switch and then go, but then there's going to be chaos after that. Oh, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay.
What is the difference between the Polar Star F2, M4, and AK versions? It's just the nozzle length. It is the nozzle length and the trigger board are going to be your two biggest differences between those two. So if you do have like a version 2 F2 and you want to put it in an AK, you just need to purchase the correct nozzle and trigger board. Plug them in accordingly, you'll be good to go. Hi, Rob.
Oh, Rob's here?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Oh, Rob's here? Oh, Rob's here?
Rob's here?
Is Rob here?
Rob is here?
No, I just said that for fun.
Rob
Is Rob here? Says, hey, brother.
Hey, brother.
Hello, brother. Anywho, how'd the Bolt Bash go with the GG crew? The Bolt Bash was...
I hate every moment being around those assholes. I can't stand E-House, Lane, Kyle, Garrett, Lutz.
They didn't like my joke when I pulled up with the truck. They didn't know who I was.
Really?
No, they did.
Okay.
They were just confused. Well, Tom sent me down to when I came down Saturday after, when you guys went to, what's the, I don't know, 11th Street or whatever.
When we went to
and I
11th
pull
Hour
up in
Brewing.
the truck, and I'm like, I saw E-House, and I was like, hello, sir. I have Tom's cigars. And I thought he was sitting out there. Tom was sitting out there with him. And he's
No, but it was like Lane, E-House,
Yeah.
Scott, I think, was out there.
Who the hell is this?
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah,
Who is
guy?
this?
And I thought it would be pretty obvious with the Amped Airsoft LLC
Oh,
on
dude,
the
he was
side of it.
blasted at that point.
That's funny.
Eric, why are you here yet?
No,
The Gun Gamers guys were great. I
They're
love
so
hanging
fun.
out with them. They're probably some of my best friends in Airsoft, to be honest.
Well, if you want to announce this publicly at some point, this is how much we raised. The circled number at the bottom. So.
Okay, that's awesome. That's
was it like
great.
$200?
Yeah, 200 flat.
Wow.
Yeah, 200 flat.
We crushed.
Yeah, we crushed that shit. But no, hanging out with the Gun Gamers guys, it's always awesome. It's always fun. They're kind of close enough to us that we get to overlap a lot of events, so I get to hang out with them a lot. And like I said, they're some of my closest friends in Airsoft. And like I said earlier, they're kind of the group of people, along with a few other people, that we normally only see them when they're working and we're working. So we can't really hang out that easily. But they were in town. It wasn't too much of a, like, we're not doing our normal work every day that they were in town, so we got to actually grab dinner with them and just sit down casually and have some nice conversations with them. So it was really fun seeing them, like I said, with Eric, Lane, Kyle, Matt, all the guys from Gun Gamers, Garrett, they're all great guys. I don't think I've ever had a bad conversation with them, or they have not busted my balls and I have not busted their balls for certain things.
We love Amped, and Bolt Bash is cool. Bolt Bash is cool. Bolt Bash is cool.
Bolt Bash is cool.
We need it on a t-shirt.
Oh, no, it's Zach. He can go away. The Polestar guys were super chill. The Wolverine guys were super chill. Aiden's mid.
He's got bed,
Aiden's
he's
mid.
got bed bugs.
He's got
We
bed
don't really
bugs.
associate anymore. That's gross. Now I'm all itchy just thinking about it.
He's no longer our friend.
Yeah, you catch. If you get bed bugs, you're out.
Like the
If
cheese
you
touch.
get bed
The
bugs,
cheese touch.
unfriend me.
He's got the cheese touch. Didn't someone eat the cheese? Isn't that?
Yeah.
I think that was in,
Was it Rowley or whatever that dude's name was?
I forget. I forget.
If we're unlocking some memories, let me know. What do you got over there, Eric? YouTube. Give me a good one.
There's a handful of them.
Give me one.
Yeah.
Let me read it all out. From Gray Bush, one of our regulars. Well, hello there. How are you guys doing today? The Bolt Bash was
Fantastic.
fun. I wish I was there to see it.
We wish you were there too.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey guys, what's the best settings for a fusion engine inside a G&G Wild Hog 280mm barrel? Max Hop, Promi barrel. Cheers from New Zealand.
What's the best
Promi bucking. Is the correction. Fusion engine settings for a G&G.
I would have you repeat that
Okay,
in the
so
microphone.
the question is, what is the best settings for a fusion engine inside of a G&G Wild Hog? So if you guys don't know what a Wild Hog is, it's kind of a 10-inch barrel, maybe a little bit less than that. 280 millimeter barrel, so inner barrel length, max hop up, and then a Promi bucking. Cheers from New Zealand. So what I would tell you to do is go and watch our FCU tuning video for the Fusion engine. It's a little dated. We're gonna update it here in a bit. No, actually, I think we did update that one. That one's been updated. So go watch our new one. It goes over how to do a lot of the tuning, goes over how the FCU works on a Fusion engine and an F2 and a jack. It's kind of our Polar Star one. Go watch that video. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to do some on-the-fly tuning. I cannot give you just settings for your build that are going to magically work. Just because I don't know what BB weight you're running, I don't know what your climate conditions are that you're running it in, I don't know what field limits you're running it at. There's a lot that can go into that. Start with the base settings that it comes with, get it feeding properly, and then start playing around with your DP to try and get your consistency better and your groupings tighter. It's going to be kind of a stepwise process, playing with your PSI, playing with your DN to get everything feeding right, and then playing with your DP to try and get your consistency to where you want it to be. So like I said, watch that video. It can kind of help you with when you're going and tuning it. But there's a lot of people ask us these questions of like, hey, here's my build. What do I need to set all the numbers to? I can't tell you that. There's a lot of variables that you're going to have to tune around. Watching a video of how to tune it, in my opinion, is better than trying to tell you numbers that are honestly probably not going to work for your setup. So, what else we got?
Hey, what are your thoughts on the Jag Arm scatter guns? Are they worth it?
Jag Arm scatter guns
Yeah.
is probably the best pump action gas shotgun on the market. I think the pricing is a lot better than a TM. I think that the accessibility is better, and I think they do break a little bit faster than a TM, but you also get what you pay for.
I've owned one,
Yeah.
and I really did enjoy it. I think I ran it as green gas. I never tapped it.
How
It seemed
fast
to
did
be.
it break?
It never broke. I owned it, and I ended up selling it because I didn't use it like as much as I thought.
Okay.
So, and then I mean, I never heard any complaints after it was sold. So I assume it either survived or the guy was like, I expected this.
I've heard, so the only problem I've
I
noticed
don't
with
know
the
if it
Jag
ever broke.
is you can get a really good one and it's going to last a really long time. You're paying $120 to like $220 depending on which version you get, because there's so many different furniture features you can get with the Jag scattergun.
It is another bonus though.
That is actually a giant bonus for shotguns. There's so many different SKUs that Jag has released for this scattergun now that you can get kind of any style of pump action shotgun as a Jag scattergun.
Right.
And you can get it with different hardware and stuff. It's very nice that they offer all these different versions of it. But I have noticed that the pump action can break a little bit quicker than some other ones. That's is literally the only drawback.
But once again, like you said, it goes back to get what you pay for.
Yeah.
You're paying barely over $100 for a metal, gas-operated shotgun in any configuration that your heart desires.
Yes.
That you can get in the United States, guaranteed.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
pros outweigh the cons. in my opinion.
Absolutely. I think it's. I would always.
You're writing that down, aren't you?
I'm actually changing my answer. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
changing my answer.
No. I'm having trouble with my second DMR option. The first one was easy.
Oh, I have both of those. That's fine.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm having a problem with my second SMG.
Do you have the M10, M110, the new one?
That's what I was thinking
Oh, okay.
about putting down.
Oh, okay.
I have to pick two.
I know which one you probably have already. I can imagine the one you said you have to pick two, but you already have one.
Yeah.
I can imagine your first one, but
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, because the criteria was out of the box.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we were right.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
criteria is out of the box. My problem is the second SMG.
Oh, yeah, I have that one as well.
Yeah,
But I have,
I mean-
I have another one though. That
I
I had.
could guess what you guys have for the
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
mean,
we'll have Eric guess.
That
That would be
you
that would be
know,
good.
And then we'll see.
I'm trying to think the problem is out of the box restricts me a lot because there's certain platforms that are very easy to upgrade.
The thing that's bothering me is there's so many platforms that take almost almost no upgrades to be
Yes.
so good, but
Yes.
they're not amazing out of the box. Like, for instance, like an LCT AK, they shoot completely mediocre out of the box.
Yes.
But all you do is literally like an $11 bucking.
And then they're
like,
fantastic.
oh my God, this thing is alive.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that's not out of the
This
box.
was a very good question.
Yes,
This
it's
is a very
fun.
good question
Yeah.
because, like, I'm trying to do it because I think we've done this question for different segments of what he asked.
Well, someone's probably asked, what's the best out-of-box SMG?
Yeah,
What's
and
this? And
I think we've done that one a lot.
Yeah.
But I haven't done all of them and sat here and gone, what would I recommend to somebody if they were just trying to grab something, not mess with it, and they're going to have a great time. They're going to keep up with their buddies who have upgrades in their guns. Like, what is that gun? The rifles are actually, there's too many in my opinion, but they're also the same problem you're talking about where they're just
Out
not
of reach.
perfect. Like, they're just not enough.
right.
But
anywho,
yeah, sorry.
nonetheless, we will have to get some good ones. But tell Logan my ears are still ringing from Friday night. Everyone's ears are ringing, except mine, because I had ear.
For Friday night? Which one was Friday night?
That was the one you didn't show up to.
Yeah, the one you were too busy not
Smoking-
playing Airsoft.
You mean smoking cigars and having a great time with my friends?
You could have done the same thing at the field. No, you missed out on Logan single-handedly ruining everyone's CQB experience. And I told him
So
that.
he showed up. He showed up to. So if you guys don't know,
he kills.
we were doing a like a get together with our friends. I keep talking about it, but like Friday night, all the vendors came in. A lot of them came in, and we had the field open for just vendors and some sponsor players to come have like a private game. And I was.
And that video's live right now.
I watched it. It's very good.
That video is live.
That video's live.
But then I was doing a like cigars and restaurant thing for everybody afterwards if everybody wanted to go eat later. And a lot of the people coming are like all like smoking cigars like I do, so I had it at a cigar lounge. And everybody started showing up around like I want to say 8:30 from the field. The people who played that were then going to come to dinner showed up around like 8:30. They played from 4 until like 7 or 7:30, and everyone that showed up until Logan got there was like, I hate that shotgun
Yep.
and I hate grenades.
Yeah.
There's like 4 people using this fucking shot.
Yeah. Well, and that was the other thing was there was like a bunch of people using flak 10s and flak 5s, or I think it was the the B10 from the new G&G, which operates the same way as the flak 10.
Yeah.
And there were so many people like, I hated it. I hated
Yeah.
running with them.
They suck, man.
Yeah.
Nobody wants 8 or 9 into their back twice.
And then he shows up. He's like, everybody was complaining about the gun. And then he was like laughing about it. I'm like, yeah, because nobody wants to get like basically burst fired
Yeah.
in a 10-foot engagement distance.
Turn the corner on someone. Just like.
If you guys don't realize, if you haven't been to our field is so tight that literally you come around a corner and you're as close as me and Wes are sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Like I don't think I'm exaggerating that. You literally come around a corner and
Oh yeah. It's in the video.
yeah.
Watch Ross's new video on the Amped account. It's
Go check it
very
out.
good. It's very good.
It's very good.
Justin got his bum hole blown off.
Justin did.
Yes, he did. That was so funny.
I would be very upset.
Well, so I guess he had said something to Logan earlier in the day to give context to it, and Logan was like, or Justin, being Justin, was talking like mad shit to Logan about it, and he's just like, all right,
That's funny.
I will get you, and then he literally just was like, here it is, me getting you. So for me, it's funny, but yes, if that happened out of nowhere,
It
I'd be
is
like,
funny. That
dude,
is
like, why did you do that to me?
I'd be like, brother, my butt, that hurt. And then Eric shot Terry up the butt like 5, 6
I don't know why
times.
he did that.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
That's so bad.
Terry came out, he goes, Eric just shot my ass a lot for no reason.
He was on the steps and his ass was out, and I was like, I don't know why he shot him so many times.
It was 6, I counted it, it was funny.
I don't know why.
I was like, click, 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 click. I was like, gee whiz, brother.
Why I did that? It felt so bad.
Oh, it doesn't
Because I
matter.
blacked out for a second. I just.
Oh.
It was real.
Eric and I friendly fired a few times. Yeah, dude, the field is fun. I love playing with a group of people that like actually know how to play, and you know, it's just your friends. You can joke around, you can mess around. You know, like you can shoot somebody, and then not get upset about it.
I think that's one of the things that I really don't play a lot unless it's my friends or my friends are running the game or something like that, and I know like that it's going to be a good group of people, which is honestly why I was kind of upset that I couldn't play on Friday, because I had to go set up the dinner thing. Like,
you didn't have to.
No, I definitely needed to be there, because like, dude, I showed up and Eric and Lane were there like a half hour before me, and I showed up 20 minutes early.
You're never early.
I was like,
don't lie.
Dude, I showed up at like 6:45. The dinner was at 7. I was like, I need to be here in case
lied.
people show up
you
early.
Said 20 minutes. That was 15 minutes.
All right, you're right, but
you're never early.
I'm bad at math.
The after party on Saturday was a lot of fun.
The after party was fantastic. The after party was great. The after party at Corner Cantina was.
That was a great place.
That was.
I love that place.
That is such a good place to go.
I agree. Night games go hard with a good group of friends and night vision. I agree. I think that's something. I feel like dedicated little night games just.
I think if you're with your friends though, and you all have nods, one of the games that you do, like if you do 4 games in one night with your friends, you got like 12 people, one of them, you have to just use white light. Nobody's allowed to run night vision. Like, just to be fun. I think that's fun doing that, because you're just like echolocationing people and then just white lighting all over the place.
I think what would be crazy is if you did a game mode where it's like you had 10 people and 5 sets of tubes and you like draw straws.
That would be so funny.
And then like, you know,
oh God.
Yep.
That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
We should totally do that.
Every now and again my brain does sprout
We should
a child
totally
like
do that. E-House, if you guys are in the chat, you should do that for GGP. That would be hysterical.
Chat, is this real?
Chat, is E-House in the chat?
Chaz, is this real?
I haven't seen him in there yet.
He's burnt out from us.
Oh,
He's
dude,
like,
I mean-
I ain't talking to these idiots again.
Fuck these guys.
Tom, didn't you go to AMS Liberty back in April? Yeah, me and Logan were the 2 guys working that event. That was my favorite AO that was completely flooded. I've never seen it that drenched before. That is crazy.
Trouble in Night Vision Town. Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yes.
that would be a lot of fun. I think it would. What?
All right. It's 1:31. Should we do the giveaway?
You sold me my Mark 18. I was due with the scar on his head. Oh my God. I put the pieces together. It's crazy because the amount of like interactions and, you know,
We get so many
instances I remember, but I would have never tied that together unless I was told because of
Yes.
Instagram names.
Yes.
Well, I hope that it's still chugging. I hope that it's still chugging.
I hope so.
All right, we're giving a gun away. Are you guys ready? Eric, are you ready?
I'm getting ready.
Oh, okay, so we're not just quite yet. So give us.
No, I'll be ready in like 2 seconds.
So go ahead, get ready. We're going to be giving away the SLP shotgun. So if you guys didn't know in the beginning of the live, we've been giving away a lot of stuff. And the easiest way to enter is to follow the instructions on our social media when we do post them. Be on YouTube and Instagram, depending on what the giveaway is. And we give them away on the live streams. You know, add a little bit of pizzazz. But the SLP Tactical Shotgun is a cyber gun, semi-automatic shotgun that actually shoots really well. And it's really sick. So I hope that somebody gets to take it home.
Alrighty, we ready?
Yep.
So go ahead, call your friends, text your mom, call your grandmother, and tell her, get on the lunchtime live. It's time to win.
Alrighty.
Ross, we're not in focus.
It's okay. I just need to be shown that I'm
You're not gonna be able to read it.
I think don't
That's
have.
glaring like
No, it's
crazy.
not.
That's fine. That's fine.
What are you talking about?
That's glaring like crazy.
Woo!
That's not bad.
John Wick intro. Whiteout. Congratulations.
That's funny.
Make sure you check your comments in your YouTube.
John Wick won the gun that we did. The
A John
John
Wick-
Wick.
that's funny.
His
Spoof.
comment, not his name.
His comment was John Wick intro.
Oh, I thought that was his name.
Whiteout 69420.
Whiteout 69420. You have won. You have won. If I don't win, it's rigged. I didn't enter the raffle.
You had to say that because Frag is not here to say that. Thank
yeah,
you.
for real. I polar starred my Mark 18. Don't call me Goathead. I didn't call anyone Goathead. I didn't say that. Those words never came out of my mouth. But anywho, guys, congratulations to winning the raffle. Like I said, these are happening in the future. We are going to continue to do them. And you get to experience the rest of the live stream with us. Like Eric said, there might be a sneak peek and in the future of what's coming. What's new? What's happening?
I'm trying to look at the bolt actions now because I'm like,
You don't have your bolt actions?
I have everything but the
Scratch
bolt.
that one off. I already wrote this one.
No, go away. There's multiple.
You said go ahead. Oh, go ahead. I get it. I get your meme. Good joke. Tom's looking stuff up. Oh boy. I had to walk back over to Wendy's today to get a sandwich they completely forgot. Can you believe that?
What?
Yeah. I got back to the office and they left out Tony's sandwich, so I had to walk back over and get it for him.
I would have made him walk over here.
He has no he's not going to confront a Wendy's employee.
Tony's not going to confront anyone.
That's what I'm saying.
He's-
So I
he's-
did it for him.
He's just not okay.
He was hungry. Oh my goodness gracious. Tom's too busy doing his homework.
All right, I got it.
Congratulations. Yes, congratulations to our winner, Mr. John Wick himself.
All right. I think I'm ready, if you are, for the top 2 out of the box, every single platform. Oh, no, I'm not. I still haven't done the second rifle. Damn it. I'm trying to think of non-M4.
That doesn't exist, sorry.
I
Yeah.
don't know. SEMA AKs are just, in my opinion, just nutso.
But they're reliable, but they don't exactly shoot the furthest. I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to think of a non. It's a rifleman one. I'm trying to think of a non M4 because I already wrote an M4 one down. I'm trying to think of a non M4 out of the box, just good shooting gun that doesn't need like a maple leaf bucking. Like we put a maple leaf in everything because it's just that extra little. Oh, actually, hang on.
Krabby Patty meal, question mark. I've had the Krabby Patty meal. All I saw over there was Cheapy the Cheapskate because, dude, they had so many opportunities to make. Wendy's has a collaboration with SpongeBob.
Yeah, I
Krabby
know.
Patty meal.
Yeah.
Okay, you're giving me a weird look.
No, but I'm like, what is Cheapy McCheapskate? Like
That's
like,
a reference from SpongeBob.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying Mr. Krabs was literally they had somebody in a suit as Mr. Krabs behind the counter. That would've been funny
Now
as
that
fuck.
would have been the opposite of Cheapy the Cheapskate. So that episode, for a little bit of context, is, Mr. Krabs has this Krabby Land to get the kids during the summer to spend their money at the Krusty Krab, and he literally takes a tomato and paints it blue and just puts on his nose. He's like, "Hey kids, spend all your money."
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Ah, ah, ah, have a good day." And then
Yeah.
he goes, "SpongeBob, put this back in the fridge." And
Yeah.
then SpongeBob cries about it and calls him Cheapy the Cheapskate. But regardless, Wendy's had so much opportunity to really,
pump that out.
do it right.
Yeah.
I wish Burger King got that collab because there aren't even sesame seeds on the buns, which is a huge point of the Krabby Patty. And they just add like 1,000 island sauce to a Dave's single.
That's kind of what I thought.
Call it a freaking
I was
Krabby
over there
Patty.
for Bolt Bash to like grab it, and the line was so freaking long, and you can't order it on the app. So I couldn't like bypass line getting
Love
it. So
that.
I was like, screw it, I'm just getting a Dave single. And then I'm like looking at the photo of it. I'm like, they literally just put like Thousand Island on it. That's
It's
it.
literally 1,000. I mean, it wasn't bad, but then the pineapple frosty is so lame because they put the pineapple mango like syrup at the bottom,
Oh,
and then they put the vanilla frost, and it doesn't even mix. All I saw was Chippy the Cheapskate. Yeah, so pretty lame. Honestly, the Burger King Addams Family collab is significantly more effort.
Okay.
Purple fucking.
They have a purple burger, dude. They at least are like imagine
They're
they,
like, we went through some
yeah,
level of effort.
I'm just saying.
Wendy's
like,
is over here being just like, ooh, you get a special frosty that's not really a special at all. Oh, then you were like, and dressing.
it's so lame.
Do you like, is Purple Burgers something that is in Adam's family?
I think it's just like a Halloween theme.
Yeah, I think that's all it was.
I don't know. I don't work at Burger King. What are your top 5 bucket list airsoft fields and places to play at?
Top 5 bucket list airsoft fields and or places to airsoft at. I would 100% say the like abandoned nuclear plant is on my bucket list if we can ever go back there. Sato did a game
Oh.
that's like this underground nuclear facility.
That you haven't been to, bucket list.
No, I know. I haven't been to.
Oh, I thought you
I
went to-
haven't
I thought,
been
I thought
to.
you were talking about the one that you
I
went
haven't been to that. I haven't been to GTI. I seriously, I just,
Me neither. I've never
I've never been to GTI. I go to every event, but we have so many on the calendar that the rotation just never made sense for me to go. It always made sense for somebody else to go.
I love GTI.
So I've never been to GTI. I want to go to Victorville just because we're not in California. I never get to go out there, and so many people played it and says it's great, but also like it's dirty as hell. So like I just kind of want to go just to see what it's like. I want to go to Game Pod. I haven't been to Game Pod yet. I think that would be a really cool one to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And my 5th one, Battle Hack. I've never been to Battle Hack.
Battle Hack's definitely on there
It's weird because we're so close, but we just never do anything.
for ourselves.
Yeah, so I mean, I would definitely want to go to Battle Hack. I think those would be my 5 that I haven't been to because I've been to a lot of AOs.
Yes. Battle Hack's definitely on there from an airsoft field. I mean, that's been years. I know these ones are kind of cliche, but you know when you grow up like watching airsoft videos, you see all these places, like SC Village,
Oh yeah.
like those fields out in California, just because it's California. I've
Yeah.
never been out there.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I don't know. What was that one MSADO event that was supposed to happen? It was at like a resort.
Oh yeah, in the Catskills, and then the
Yeah.
town was
That-
like fighting the resort owner on
canceled
allowing
the day
it.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It had to get canceled the day before because the town was being such assholes about it.
Yeah, so that place I'd love to go to.
I'm trying to think of places I haven't been.
I know.
I mean, there's a ton in Europe, but I don't know the names off the top of my head. But some of those fields in Europe that are like the crazy giant ones, that would be awesome.
Their open plays are our nat ops.
Yes.
Cool South Africa. I was trying to find pictures of it. Airsoft South Africa.
Oh, I want to go to the one in Hawaii. There's a really big field in Hawaii that they do. I think it's a field. I don't know if they just have access to those woods for some of those milsims they've done up there, but it's just really, it seems really dynamic with the terrain and everything. I'd love to go there.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. I feel like there's not a ton. I'd like to see the 1861 AO. In Colorado is pretty cool.
I've never been there either. Yeah. We had
I would go there.
We had 2 chances to go there this year, and I had other people slated to do that for honestly just mental breaks, so I could be off of a trip.
Understandable. Have y'all ever been to Blast Camp or Kankakee Factory?
No, I've never been to either of those.
No.
I have heard of both, but I've never been to those. Tarkov, but I've been to action sports. So I've been to action sports.
I
didn't
hope
wanna
those
say
aren't
that.
Tarkov maps, and I feel like I'm a moron. I don't know Tarkov well enough.
No,
so
I
you
think
would have gotten me.
I think Blast Camp was a
Tarkov maps don't have cool names.
yeah.
Tarkov maps are like factory shoreline.
Yeah, see,
Woods.
open play.
Literally
Oh,
woods.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
good.
one map is woods.
Ooh, I wanna go
Yeah,
to-
where are we?
I want to go to that.
In the woods.
That remade Nuketown, wherever that is. Isn't that in, like
It's
somewhere?
MK, dude. MK remade it.
Yeah.
I thought Indiana, some place in Indiana did it.
Yeah, there was.
There was one that was a paintball field in Indiana. but
Yeah.
MK,
Oh, that was
MK recently
I think
moved to
PBX
Indiana.
is what you're thinking of, is the paintball field.
Maybe it's what it is.
Because Kaminsky
Oh.
used to play there, and so did Aiden. They were talking about how it was closing down, at least for Airsoft, I think.
Darn. Yeah, I want to play at Nuketown. That'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
one of my bucket lists is Pittsburgh
Blast
Baseball.
Camp was a missile silo. I think that's the one that I was talking about with a nuclear facility. Like it was a missile silo or something like that, and it was just super dark because it was all underground. But that would be cool.
Paintball explosion with Nuketown.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think like doing things like that, something like everyone is freaking familiar with.
I think nowadays it's a lot harder, or there's a lot of companies that aren't trying to go to really hard to get in places. There's a few companies that still want to go through the effort. Amsato, Lion Claws, of getting these really niche fields. Mir goes to a lot of places like that too.
Yep.
But there's a lot of other companies that are it's easier to get contracts for places that are basically already set up for training purposes.
Yeah.
So I want to go to more places that are just like abandoned buildings and play. Like those are always the most fun.
Bring back sketchy ass warehouses.
Yes.
Dude, we had so much fun at the event that Valkyrie put on.
Oh yeah,
The
that like
first time-
junkyard one.
That was the first time we all
No.
wore Russian kits,
It was the.
and like it was hot as hell.
Yep.
It was oh my.
What was
It's
it?
not a junkyard.
It was North Carolina. It was an old textile factory.
Yeah.
Oh.
That brought me back.
Well, that was like when the first time I was running with you and Biggs at that Lion Claws game
Yep.
in North Carolina.
Yep.
That was great.
Bring-
That event was the first event. Like you, Ryan, myself, and Tony, we all ran Russian kit, and it was just looked so good.
I know.
Mhm.
Oops, you're right. Bring back Scranton.
Rebuild it.
Scranton.
I was
Lace
definitely
Factory-
not referencing Scranton at all as a core memory of mine.
There's nothing in the world I would want more.
That was just such a.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Yeah.
It was great, Tom. We'll cope. 21 gun salute. Anyway,
We
Eric,
should probably do this.
we should, but Eric, would you like me to announce how much money we raised at the Bolt Bash?
Yes, absolutely. It's the circled number.
Okay. So, this was the total amount that was donated.
To the Remember Me Rose Garden, right, for the Flight 93.
Yes.
Yep.
So this was through the ticket sales and the raffle ticket sales. So Tom, do you want to do the honors of reading
sure.
that amazing total?
So guys, thanks to all you guys, we raised $2,369 for the Flight 93 Memorial Project and all that. I'm so tired right now. I'm sorry. You really should have read that.
Oh, okay. Here,
You
go back.
100% should have read that.
Everybody forget what you just said.
All right, forget it. No, just kidding. But no, that's pretty sick. So we
Yeah.
raised almost 20. What is it?
We almost raised $2,500,000.
Yeah.
$2,500.
Tom.
Again, I am so tired. I'm sorry. I'm
Now
going to
that
stop
we have
talking.
a baseline, we can set goals for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of what to make.
So all those raffle tickets that I had to dig through to do the giveaway prizes, they were all for a good cause. So, and you guys got something out of it besides just feeling good about your donation.
Yeah.
So cool. Well, let's go over these our top 2 picks per category of the best out of box.
Are we going to have Eric try and guess ours?
Yeah,
or-
sure.
I could try to guess some of them. I guess there's so many.
Okay,
assault
do Wes's pistols.
I'll just say 2, and if I overlap on any of them,
Yeah.
I'll consider that a victory.
Okay.
VFC Glock
Yep.
Yes.
is one of them. And see the other one, AAPO1.
Yes. So those are my two.
Okay, your other one, TM Mark 23.
No, it's a more common.
More common. Okay.
It's metal.
Elite Force 1911.
Yep.
Okay.
That's classic.
There we go.
So my number one pick, and honestly the best out-of-box airsoft pistol to ever see the light of day, is the Elite Force Glock 17 Gen 5. There is no pistol that you can take out of the box and it shoots better. Hands down.
I disagree. I do think the AAPO1 shoots better out of the box because you put an Autobot and everything in your Glock.
I think we need to compare them.
I think we do because
I genuinely believe with my every being in my body that Elite Force shoots better.
I think the AAPO1's bucking is better, and that's why it shoots better.
I think not even
a TM high kappa. No, we're talking about out of the box, not popularity, not any of that. We're talking about performance out of the box, consistency, distance, usability. Those two guns. I mean, the AAPO1 and the Glock in particular, the VFC Glock in particular.
Gen 5 specifically though.
They out of the box, you don't need to do anything to them.
No.
TM high kappas. I knew we were going to get the question.
Well,
I knew we were going to get the
they're
question.
a very popular pistol.
The reason out of the box I don't think they're as good is because they don't shoot as far, they don't shoot as consistent, but immediately everyone upgrades them. So that was the hard part about the question.
Well, consistency-wise, the TM anything is mind-numbingly good. But range and overall, like, shooting anything over a 2.5 doesn't exist.
No, it does not. And it will break faster than the other two as well.
Try to get through the rest of them in the next 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then my second pick, if you don't like the Glock, is the Elite Force 1911 TAC.
Yes. My second pick was the two that he named.
Tom's arguing with me which one shoots better.
I picked the AAPO1 first.
No, you didn't. You wrote the Glock before the AAPO1.
Well, I had it in my head first. I was trying to think of the other one.
This dude can't admit when he's wrong. Anywho, all right, let's move on to shotguns. Eric, what do you got?
This is going to be hard.
Okay.
Yes, sir!
Okay, that's on mine.
That's my number one.
So OG tri-shots.
OG UTG tri-shot. That's on both of ours.
Any Jagarm scattergun?
Nope.
You're going to say the TM Breacher?
Yeah,
Yep, nope.
Breacher's the other one.
That's mine.
I mean, it's nice. Out of the box, I think it does need some upgrades to perform.
You're not saying the Gen 12 yet, right?
Nope.
Okay, I don't know if you were.
He's going to say the Sega 12 gauge.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah,
I just don't think there's enough field time with it yet.
I like it a lot out of the box. From the testing we did, I really was impressed by how far it was going. I was shocked how far it was going. It's semi-auto. It is still a true tri-shot, so I don't think it's overpowered. I have a bias towards it, but I factually think that out of the box, it outperforms a scattergun. I think, in my opinion, I think it shoots farther.
I only put the TM because I had to pick two. Nothing trumps the UTG tri-shot. There is nothing that has ever been manufactured.
I don't know about that one.
Brother, put it anywhere.
I was very, very, very impressed by how modern shotguns' performance has actually been increased past
All right,
the
let's
UTG.
put this one to test. Let's go ahead and grab a Sega 12.
Yeah.
Okay. And a UTG tri-shot.
Yeah.
We will go to Oops on a Saturday and say, hey, hand these guns around to
Yeah.
random customers and tell me which one works at the end of the day.
I think the Sega would actually get through that.
You really okay? Hey,
Just
he
because of
thinks
how
that. I think that'd be a cool test.
I think that would be a
personally.
very cool test.
Which one breaks first?
Which one breaks
We just
first?
leave a camera on both of them
Yeah.
and just like see. I mean the
Sega is badass.
The Sega.
It's super cool.
The Sega does have more moving parts.
It does.
I still think it would last the whole day.
It would. They
I
both
think it would last the
the
whole
day.
I think it would last the whole day.
I think it's just a funny comparison.
But it would be funny.
They better last the day. Yes. Honestly, if the
For how much-
UTG doesn't last, it's like,
Oh, it's whatever.
$70. And then
$700
Yeah,
shotgun.
we're adding a freaking zero in comparison. But anywho, both are great. SMGs, Tom. What do you, Eric? What do you
Eric,
think?
that's the SMGs.
Scorpions for sure.
Yes.
Because you didn't have
Out of the
Zero
box,
on.
I think out of everything on this list, that is immediately the number one I could give you is out of the box. The,
Yeah, I agree.
the Scorpion is going to
It's
be
yes.
completely
The
perfect.
second one, I'm having a hard time with. Avalon MP5.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You had two?
Which one?
Okay.
Which one?
I mean, the Avalon. I mean, whatever.
They're the same.
No,
yeah.
but which one?
A5?
Yes.
MP5K.
MP5 A4 because I like the battery space better.
Okay, now we're okay. Well, fair enough.
I like the battery space
Good
better.
argument. Okay, I was gonna say fuck you for making these. But fair
I
enough.
like the battery space better on the A4. I think, and I like the cheek weld on it. I just think it's a better platform.
Alright, no argument for me there. So.
Yeah, MP5 Avalon. I think the MP5 Avalon is better than Scorpion Evo.
Not out of the
kidding.
box.
I'm
Not out of the
joking.
box. I think there's
I'm joking.
way more upgradability.
I think it's built better, construction-wise. I think it's a more solid airsoft gun in your
I don't
hands.
think it is. Because I was going to argue the gearbox. I know we're running out of time, but I was going to argue the gearbox
I guess 7 minutes. We're chilling.
between the ASG and the Avalon, but I actually think they're equal. I think the weak point on the ASG is the MOSFET, but I think the weak point on the Avalon is also the MOSFET.
See, I ran mine for over a year without any issues, bone stock.
I think the ASG will burn out faster than that. Then.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I love about the A5, and I'm not saying it's better out of the box, and this is contradicting, but it's a version 2. You can do whatever
Yes.
your heart desires to it.
Yes. However,
take it to
out
the-
of the box,
Yes.
the Scorpion will out. I can't think of an SMG that will actually out of the box.
MTW9.
The MTW9 is.
That takes the mags.
We're about to get to that point.
We're one class away.
I don't know. Okay, so what's the next one?
Yeah, go.
What is it?
Rifle.
Rifle.
Okay, so my thought process on this. I know you guys probably said the 308 MTW for the
That's-
DMR.
That is on mine. Yes.
Okay,
Yes, that is
but
correct.
I don't
That is
know
on
if you-
mine.
I don't know if you guys are gonna repeat the system for other. You know what I mean?
I did.
I did.
Okay, so you said MTW. So that was my.
Yeah,
that
my
was
right.
first
One
guess.
of my rifles is a out of the box MTW. It's very, almost ludicrously hard to beat that thing out of the box, but it's also very expensive.
Yeah, right. I don't know if you're gonna overlap. I don't know if you're gonna overlap and have it repeat.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
statistically, if we are talking just sheer out of box, and that's the only
That's all
limitation,
we're going off of.
it's going to be the best subgun. It's going to be the best rifle.
Yes.
It's going to be
The
the best
platform is
DMR.
insane.
And theoretically, it could have been the best shotgun if we had
Yes.
more information.
Yes.
If we're talking solely out of the box.
Yes. I think. Yes, I agree. The MTW lineup.
Good thing they don't make a sniper or pistol. We'd be a clean house.
Well,
They don't
so
make
the
it out
other
of the box.
rifle, the other
Yeah.
rifle, I heard you say SEMA, which did you put SEMA down?
I was trying to think if I could justify a SEMA AK out of the
durability.
box. Well, even its performance, but it doesn't outperform the other M4 that I was thinking out of the box.
I have one of them
GNG
for.
combat
No.
machine.
No,
CM16 Raider.
no.
The CM16 Raider is goated.
I agree.
Out of the box, I think there's another one that is still worth it for the money.
Crytek.
Nope.
No.
Well, that is worth it for the money, but I don't think
I
it.
take out of the box already.
GBLS.
Yeah.
Or not.
No, I mean GBLS. It doesn't. It still does not shoot as far as the one that I picked.
Which is?
Give me 5 more seconds to try to guess.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what he's thinking? I'm trying to think of my head.
Rifle.
It is a M4 platform rifle, out of the box.
Not the VFC 416.
Just
Nope.
my PTW.
I mean, not that. No, that's not what I picked.
That would have been a good one.
It is under $500.
M4.
Yeah.
Do you own it?
No, but I've run it multiple times.
I give up. I give up.
The Specna Arms Edge 2.0, any of their Edge 2.0 series M4s, because it comes pre-flat hopped, and it comes with a high torque motor, and it comes with a gate aster already in it, out of the box, and it fucking runs, and it has an actual true quick change spring system. That gun out of the box, performance-wise, it's not just a bunch of features they slapped into that thing. Out of the box, it just runs beautifully, and it'll shoot fours fine out of the box. Like, it'll outrange a ton of different things.
Can you guess mine?
Out of the box.
Did you pick the same?
No.
Okay.
You didn't say Wolverine. You already
No.
said that.
I changed mine in my head.
We have 3 minutes, so if you wanna,
I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
My normal AEG is the VFC 416 A5 Avalon.
Okay, so an Avalon M4.
Yeah, Avalon M4. I think VFC with the Avalon series crushed
Yes,
it.
I think so.
And then my other one, if out of the box is the only criteria, the Sistema PTW. If that is the only criteria that it has to follow,
Yeah.
out of the box, plug
Yeah.
a battery up into it,
Yeah.
it'll destroy a lot of stuff.
Mm.
But given the price tag, it should.
Yeah. Well, it's the same with the MT. That's why I
Right.
put the MTW down. Is I'm like, I mean, but that price point.
I mean, it won't shoot better than an MTW, but
What's next?
Yeah.
next is DMR. We both had the MTW 308.
The MTW 308 is by far just a perfect DMR. It is a M110 pattern rifle. It is perfect. It runs great. I think I'm the only one in this room that's actually run it in a game.
Nope, Justin did at
In this room.
Mercer. Oh,
TRP.
well, no one else owns one.
Yeah.
M110. The new M110.
That's what I have.
No.
Well, I can't even think of any of the DMRs. Period.
SR25.
No.
Well, right, but there's the GNG SR25.
Lever action.
Oh God, that would have. Is that a DMR? No. That would have been funny
Its
though.
own thing.
No, I didn't pick that one. No.
What?
Ooh,
Okay,
crucify
go ahead.
me.
LCT VSS.
Out of the box?
Out of the box.
No way.
LCT VSS out of the box. I think is fantastic.
I don't think it's better than the M110.
It's not.
I don't think it.
I've had my hands in enough of them.
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
think the
Tom.
M110, like the new one, out of the box performs
I think they should.
any better than the VSS.
I love the VSS. I just wouldn't run it stock.
Yeah, I wouldn't run that stock.
I think it's great stock.
I think we should compare them.
Yeah.
Truthfully,
That one would be a cool
there
comparison.
is no stock LCT airsoft gun that
I was trying
would.
to think of I was trying to think of Dragunov one that I thought out of the box was good, but none of their hop ups are good enough.
There's very few Russian airsoft guns that shoot amazing. Out of the
I
box.
think the VSS. I
Except
think
Arcturus.
that's
the Arcturus
true.
one's
They are
like-
doing very good.
Maybe they'll make one.
How much time we got?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, last one.
We started 4 minutes late.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, bolt action.
Silverback SRS.
Yep, it's on mine.
Yeah. It's not,
Yeah.
no
It's
brainer.
probably the best bolt action out of the box. Period.
You will not guess my other one though.
Well, L96.
I'll read it.
No.
I'm not gonna say his.
We had them in retail for a little while.
I was thinking about doing that one.
We have in retail?
We had them.
I just don't know. I'm not gonna say anymore. Well, we can talk about it after you say it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go ahead, just
Bone stock, the EMG VSR 10.
Okay. Yep. Because there was one variant I was thinking out of the box. SEMA's TMs out of the box are not as good as that one. That is
No.
pre-upgraded. The sear will not break on it. Like that one in particular, I will give you out of the box is great. I'm shocked we did not put a Novrich on here. Because my other one
Uh-huh.
is the Silverback TAC 41.
Oh.
they're close. I see. I wouldn't have guessed if you would have stayed within the brand because those are like at that price point for both of them. from the
They're,
same
but
company.
they are very similar. I just think out of the box, and I was thinking between Novrich, his bolt action, the 24, whatever it is, the 24.
I don't keep up.
I was either going to do that one, and then I was thinking about it with the TAC 41, and I was looking at the two of them because that's why I pulled my phone out. I was like, I'm really trying to figure out if I want to do one of
Which
these.
one's the 8 BD one? The ones that shoot the 8
Oh, the like full thrust kit.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever came out with a dedicated gun with that. I know he came out with a
really?
kit for it. But like that one, I mean, those were banned immediately.
Yeah, you're shooting a. You mean you're not even shooting airsoft, baby. I mean, you are. But
Those things were
it's bigger.
heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually, I don't know if we have time, but I kind of want to debate one thing. I think
What's left? What gun? Is there a
That's
new
it.
class? Oh,
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
I think now that I brought up
Who did that? Who did that though?
Cocoa Bear,
Coca Bear. That was a very cool. I like that question. That was
Yeah.
a really cool one.
I would like to argue against the Scorpion Eva with something.
Okay.
I think
Okay. this is out of the box.
out of the box,
Out of the box.
I think the Arcturus PP19 limited edition gives that thing a serious run for its money. with the MOSFET, with the steel gears, with the upgraded. It has the rotary style hop.
That's a good argument. I will give you that it's a good argument.
And the construction of the body is mwah.
I think it's a good. It falls in that 3 for sure. But the Scorpion Evo.
The Scorpion.
I know. I like to play a little bit of.
They both have dog shit battery space. I'll say that.
I'd rather take the AK over
I would
frickin'
agree because
ASG, brother.
I take the panel off because it slices every battery. that
ASG
goes
had
in
to
there.
make their own battery to put into a gun. If that doesn't tell, I love ASG to death, but if that
Yeah, we
doesn't,
work for all of our AKs.
Between
yeah,
they had to make their own battery,
Thank God
and
they
it worked
did.
perfectly for AKs.
yeah, thank God they did.
But that's probably the only thing you could have said to me that I would actually kind of give you an argument for. I would love to see those two go head to head too.
I think that limited.
so. We have
edition-
3. What are our 3 head to heads we've now considered? The
The
Sega 12.
The UTG
and the-
would outlast the Sega 12 in a day of CQB hailed by children. The Scorpion Evo versus the PP19,
Okay.
and the M110 versus the VSS.
You're talking the VFC M110
Yes, versus the
versus
LCT,
the LCT VSS.
VSS
Okay.
out of the box.
I think we should do all 3 of those.
Ross,
And
write that down.
Ross, write that down. So those 3 1-to-1s, we see how they go. Like we let other people run them, and then you and I live react to the footage.
The footage, I think we need to do controlled testing. I mean,
No.
the children running the
The
shotguns.
children running the
We
shotgun.
just let it ride.
We just let it ride. You and I sit down in front of a camera, and we've never seen the footage yet. We just sit there and go, all right, let's see where this goes.
Yeah, we pay Ross to spend a day following random children around with a camera.
We need a drone for the field just to buzz lightly.
No, because the children will shoot at the drone.
No, we just need a cable, like
long
you
as
know,
we're
like the
clear.
the NFL where they
Oh,
like pull
yeah.
the camera around on the cables.
I agree on the PP19.
I'm glad you agree. You're a very smart individual.
No, I think you won.
So I do want to say one thing though, because
Oh, sorry, we're out of time.
I've pulled both of them apart. The PP19 has stuff inside the gearbox that will break faster than the Scorpion.
Name one thing.
The cutoff lever, in particular.
Name another thing.
The stock.
The MOSFET. The MOSFET actually will break faster than the ASG MOSFET, but that will break very quickly too.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's a very good argument.
Because that is one of the few new.
And it has a quick change spring system. You don't have to take the gearbox out. That's another.
Neither of them do.
That's what I mean though.
Yeah.
That's so analogous. I'm very happy you found that one.
What?
The fan affects the drones on the field. That makes sense.
Well, let people sweat. turn the fan off.
would actually affect the drone.
But guys, you got an extra 3 minutes of us this week. I think we're gonna test some guns. Me and Tom are gonna test some toy guns.
I love the.
Because I'm curious. And I think, proving Tom wrong on camera will be a great video.
I think you always not being right on camera is always great.
Yeah. That's what makes our dynamic fantastic. So if you love our dynamic and you want to come watch it, again, we do this every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. And now we're on Spotify, so if you do miss the live and you drive and listen to other guys talk about airsoft stuff, you can listen to it while you drive in your car on Spotify. So join us next week for the Lunchtime Live. I'm Wes,
I'm Tom.
and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.